Canada is the best place to live, and here's why. Changing populations. So some pull factors or things that attract a person to come to Canada are our education system. Canada's literacy rate is 99%. A Canadian degree, diploma, or certificate is globally recognized as being equivalent to those obtained from the United States or Commonwealth countries. Canada is also a bilingual country and is considered a world leader in language training. Many people immigrate to Canada for our education system. Job opportunities. As the baby boomers pass away, there are many more job opportunities for those seeking one. If you have the skills that meet Canada's needs, you may qualify for a permanent residential status. Our government. Canada has a democratic government, meaning every 4 years, the citizens of Canada vote for the Prime Minister. Many immigrants find this amazing because in many of their countries, they have dictators and they aren't allowed to even have a say in who runs their country. Diversity. Canada is one of the most diverse and multicultural countries in the world. Canada consists of a multitude of religions, cultures, and racial backgrounds. This makes immigrants very comfortable when coming here because they will be able to find people with the same background as them. Also, all these cultures make our Canadian culture. Physical environment. Landform regions. There are 8 distinct landforms in Canada. Western Cordillera region, Interior Plains, Canadian Shield, Hudson Bay Lowlands, Great Lakes, St. Lawrence Lowlands, Appalachian region, Arctic Lowlands, and Inuit Mountains. All of these are perfect for any type of vegetation growth and animal habitats. Natural disasters. Natural disasters occur everywhere and are completely normal for nature. Canada does not have many deadly natural disasters compared to other countries. For example, here in Ontario, we do have earthquakes, but the ones that we get, we can barely feel. We do get snowstorms and floods, but we don't often get something deadly, although it may occur. So this is a good thing because we won't have to worry too much about these natural disasters. Environmental areas. Canada has a lot of greenery. Canada is actually voted 5th in the top 20 places to visit. Canada has some of the world's prettiest scenery, which is pretty awesome. Human activity. We as Canadians have adapted to our long winters and made it fun. We usually ski, toboggan, ice skate, fish, etc. This makes Canadian winters very entertaining. Resources and industry. Natural resources. Canada is one of the only developed countries who still heavily rely on their natural resources. This is beneficial to Canada because we won't have to rely on other countries' imports if something were to happen. Canada's main natural resources are mining, fishing, agriculture, forestry, energy, and water. Workforce. Canada's workforce consists of primary, secondary, tertiary, and quaternary. Most of Canada's workforce is in tertiary, making it very easy for immigrants to find a job. This is also good because we have all sorts of jobs available for people who need one. Renewable resources. Canada has many renewable resources, such as hydroelectricity, solar energy, wind energy, etc. We as Canadians are trying to make the switch from coal and fuel to a more sustainable and environmentally friendly future by adding more solar panels, using our plenty of water with hydroelectricity and such. Exports. Canada is trade partners with many different countries. Canada's main exports are the natural resources I previously spoke about, such as fish. Fish are actually Canada's largest single food commodity export. This is beneficial because then Canada will be able to offer the world its resources and have many good relationships with the countries. Industrialized. A country is deemed developed or developing by life expectancy, wealth, natural increase rate, food supply, education level, and healthcare. Since Canada is a developed country, that means Canada is on par with where every category should be. Communities. Green space. Canada has many urban cities, and to keep the cities green, they add green spaces or parks of some sort in the city, giving people a place to escape from the hustle and bustle of an urban city. A great example would be Celebration Square in the heart of Mississauga. It's a great recreational area in the middle of the city for everyone to go to. Urban sprawl. Urban sprawl is an issue for our increasing population. Canada, in most urban cities, builds builds upwards instead of out. So they build more apartment buildings instead of full-sized homes. This houses more people and reduces the amount of space we need. Food production. In Quebec, they have this awesome system where they locally grow foods and people pay a certain amount of money per year. And every week or month, someone will come biking to your house and give you the food for that season. This is a great way to reduce transportation and pollution and is a much greener way of getting your food. Transportation. With the hustle and bustle of the city, it's just too hard to get around in cars, not including all the pollution it makes. In Toronto, they have bikes on sidewalks everywhere you go. You can rent one for the day and return it back to its bike holder machine. It is a very smart idea to get around in a much greener way. These are just some of the reasons as to why Canada is the best place to live. Thanks for listening.